We back with the fucking video, goddamn.
Yo, about to react to some wolf encounters.
Bruh, I'm thinking you seeing 12 or something, bro. You said, yo, like.
I said
like
yeah.
Peep game.
I said yeah.
Bruh, this nigga.
I said yeah. I said yeah.
I'm probably just paranoid now.
Anyways, four wolf encounters.
Go ahead, nigga.
Way too scary to handle, cuz. That shit spooky.
Shit, I always wanted to see a wolf. I still want to see a wolf.
I seen a wolf in Michigan. In Michigan, they have wolves.
I ain't never seen a wolf. I see the coyote, but...
Encounters might make you paranoid of the outdoors forever. Number 1. Justin from the Limitless Outdoors YouTube channel had the fear of his life after coming face to face with an entire pack of hungry wolves, all while being completely unarmed. Having heard howls on a nearby mountain, he decides to let out a few calls with the help of his whistle in order to grab their attention.
What a day not to have a gun.
That sounds like a cry right
After only 5 minutes, members of the pack already start appearing right down the hill, seemingly curious to find out what that noise was. This is probably where I'd call it a day and decide to run for my life, but Justin still tries to get them to come closer by letting out a few more hunting calls. The two hungry man-eaters stare at the man for a few tense minutes, but eventually decide to spare him to go back with the others who already started leaving. I truly hope that Justin realizes how lucky he is to still be alive.
They was about to hunt his ass, no cap.
They had a whole pack.
They were already, it looked like they were already out hunting.
They already had a whole pack. Like, they could have really ran up on it.
Edible planet. They be doing that when they about to go hunt or some shit.
They probably already had enough food.
Or they traveling.
They probably already had enough food. They just thought it was a dying animal or some shit. Like, it was easy, like, you know, meat.
Nah, I don't know. Shit.
Number 2. In northern Ontario, an unarmed man on a simple snowmobile decided to purposely locate and chase down a threatening lone wolf on a frozen lake, most likely scared by the noise emitted by the vehicle. The animal immediately sprints away and begins running in zigzags. The wolf comes close to losing the man a few times, but its speed is unfortunately no match for the snowmobile. At some point, the man comes inches away from fatally hitting the predator with his vehicle a few times, but never succeeds in doing so. Eventually, the man gets fed up with chasing the animal and shuts off his camera to get back to camp while he still can. Let's hope that that wolf doesn't come back for revenge in the middle of the night. Number 3. While turkey hunting by himself, a man completely froze in fear after being stalked by a rather curious white wolf looking for breakfast. This chilling clip starts off with the hunter filming something unknown roaming around the tree line in front of him. Still trying to identify the animal, he proceeds to let out a few turkey calls in order to lure it closer. Luckily, having probably spotted a different prey up ahead, the animal sprints away to the left of the tree line and disappears in the wilderness. This situation could have gone wrong in so many ways that I'd rather not think about it.
But I
Bro,
saw
did
it
anyone
run.
see the fucking wolf?
I saw it like run to the side.
I ain't even see the fucking wolf. That shit crazy.
I saw
Number
it run to the
4.
side.
I ain't even see the fucking wolf.
On Nootka Island in British Columbia, YouTuber Dave Bazette and his friend had a shockingly close encounter with a lone wolf looking for its pack. Having just landed on the island, both men immediately start recording as they spot the predator coming down from the forest up ahead. It immobilizes not too far away in order to let out a few loud howls, most likely trying to locate its pack. Both parties continue howling at each other for a few more minutes before the predator, unfortunately, decides to come get a closer look at its potential dinner. Despite the wolf being right there and clearly showing no fear, the two friends continue acting completely normally while still letting out a couple more howls.
Nigga, are they recording too? I mean, are they howling too? They're fucking stupid.
Yeah,
They're
they're
howling
howling
when the
too.
shit right there. It's like the wolf gonna be like, y'all fucking with me? I'm gonna kill y'all. You know what
The
I mean?
wolf is lost. He looking for his
I
pack.
know. He can get them. That nigga thinking, I remember their faces.
Finally,
Yes.
having likely heard the calls from its pack in the distance, the animal thankfully turns away and runs back up the beach into the woods. Those two men should thank God every day that that wolf wasn't joined by its pack of man-eaters. Thanks for watching. Four spooky mountain lion encounters are sure to make you jump right out of your seat. Number 4. In Arizona, what was supposed to be a normal hunting expedition with some dogs turned out to be something much more horrifying. Curtis from the eHunter YouTube channel and his friends decided that it was the perfect day to take out the horses and go on a nice hunt. Everything seemed to be going as planned, up until the dogs spotted something and chased it all the way to the edge of a steep cliff. The hunters quickly get around to taking a look at the animal for themselves and realize that it's actually a very fierce mountain lion. Unfortunately, for the animal, though, it appears to be stuck in a crevice with absolutely nowhere to go. For multiple minutes, the cougar just sits there, all while letting out a
that shit's stuck
He
in
like,
between.
he like, man, y'all better not try no shit, bro. I still got my jaws. You know, that helped me though. I ain't gonna fuck with y'all.
He must have fell down there somehow. He must have fucked up.
Yeah,
Slipped.
or it was like a landslide or some shit.
Oh, could have been. I never thought about that.
Yeah, probably a landslide.
A few terrifying hisses at the dogs that keep harassing it with loud and constant barking. Perhaps it's also a way for it to show off its sharp and lethal teeth. Eventually, the wise predator finds a way to squeeze through an opening and immediately runs up a nearby mountain to disappear back into the desert.
You see how
Number
He ran past all y'all, bro, like 20 million times.
Bro,
3. In Sequoia National Park, what seemed like an average mountain lion spotting ended up being a truly shocking experience for two innocent hikers. As they were walking down the trail, Brian McKinney and his friend noticed the animal just a few feet away from them.
How you doing? You picture? I'm got a video.
Brian decides he wants to get a closer look at the animal and begins walking up the trail. Unfortunately, what he sees next is truly not what he expected.
He like, bitch.
He had it right
He
there.
like, you looking at my
He
bitch.
had it right there.
He like, you looking at my bitch. That's probably another way. Like, you looking at my bitch. Like, what you doing, nigga? Just look.
Not knowing what to do next, the anxious men begin discussing their potential options.
What are we supposed to do, back up? What are you supposed to do?
I don't know.
They like, what the fuck?
I'm getting
Seemingly ready to attack, the vicious animal stares the two men down for what probably felt like hours before they decide to finally slowly walk away and leave the area. Number
that's the
2.
whole family right
In
there.
Oregon, YouTuber Cody Fox and his friend had absolutely no idea what their seemingly average turkey hunting trip had in store for them. After walking around the vast forest for a couple hours, they begin to worry after coming across what seems to be freshly made cougar footprints.
Bro, on that side. Got us a little kitty.
Although terrifying, they decide not to completely panic and simply go on with their day like normal. This very quickly changes after they heard a low cougar growl coming from right behind them.
Cougar,
No.
cougar right here. It literally just f***ing growled at us.
After failing to locate the animal for many minutes of looking, Cody alerts his friend that he'll be firing a warning shot in order to scare it away.
Warning shot. Ready?
Exactly.
Thankfully for them, the animal remains nowhere to be seen, and the men decide to walk away altogether, while they still can. Number 1. In Glacier National Park, YouTuber Trevor Rasmussen had his peaceful hike completely ruined after being stalked by a truly fearless mountain lion. After spotting the animal staring at him from down the trail, he immediately pulls out his camera in order to record this rare encounter.
I'm hiking on the trail. There's a mountain lion. Right there. He's probably like 50 feet away from me. Staring right at me.
Just a few seconds later, the predator...
That's why I don't go in the woods, cuz the fuck do I look like?
Nigga, he sizing him up and shit. Like, he like,
That'll
this
never
easy
be me,
work. He
bro.
looks so confident. He looks so chill. Like,
I don't
he
know.
like, this easy work. This nigga can't walk. This
Never be
nigga can't
me.
run.
predator, unfortunately, begins approaching him, while he, obviously, starts panicking.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
The animal walks down the side of the trail and into some bushes in hopes to continue on its path.
Oh, man. Okay, dude. Okay.
Thankfully for him, though, the mountain lion decides to mind its own business and gives up on its hopes for a nice meal while Trevor is left standing there in utter disbelief. Thanks for watching, and
we got the like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. After I saw it, we went pitch black.
Hell yeah,
In the
that's
hot
crazy.
box.
That's the first time that ever happened.
Yeah, dumb weed.
But anyways, shit.
Niggas need to stay the fuck out the woods.
That's what I'm
Be
saying.
wise. I ain't never seen a black nigga in the woods.
Well, shit. Let
Like,
us know in
yeah,
the
I already said
comments if you fuck with this type videos and let
Yeah.
us know what else we should react to.
And hit the noti bell. All
Hit
that.
that sub, noti bell, you feel me?
Yeah, we out.